This is the Emerging Artist Podcast by Drummer Africa.
Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. I'm about Nesta, and in this podcast, we're going to be talking about branding 101, getting your house in order. Now, before we start, I just want to mention that Drummer Africa, we've launched our PR plans. So if you need PR, you could always check the link in our bio and subscribe to any of our PR plans. So yeah, into the episode. Getting your house in order. I'm going to go through 5 things you need to check up on as an artist to make sure your branding is on point. The first thing is your stage name. Now, you need to search if any other artist is using your stage name. You need to make sure your stage name is not being used any other place, because this will hurt your searchability on streaming platforms. You don't want to be that artist with 5 other people using your stage name on the same platform, on the same streaming platform, because you're going to lose fans that way. You could gain fans as well, but it doesn't really help in the grand scheme of things or in your searchability. The second thing is your social media handles, your bio, and claiming your profiles. Now, your social media handles have to be the same across all board, because as an artist, you're a brand, and as a brand, you have to have the same identity across all social media platforms. There shouldn't be a difference. The second thing there is your bio. Your bio says a lot about you, and your bio has to be simple and straight to the point. Your bio, for me, I feel you need to have 3 things in your bio. 1, what you do, artist, producer, songwriter. 2, your booking email. 3, a link. You have to have a link in your bio. Do you understand? Then, claiming your profiles. Claiming your profiles is for streaming platforms like Spotify and Apple Music. So you need to claim your profiles on these platforms to show you're a professional artist. You need to change your picture on those platforms. You need to add a bio on those platforms. You need to see your analytics on the back end of those platforms to know where your music is going to, how your music is being played, and also to guide your next steps in the industry, your next moves, to help you with your planning, how you're going to release your next single. You need those analytics, and you can only get those analytics by claiming your profile. The third thing you need to do to get your branding right is having an official email. That is book your artist name at gmail.com, or it could actually be book at your artist name at gmail.com. That's good, that's professional, but starting out, you don't want to shell out the money to get your email domain. Do you understand? But you could always use a Gmail, but it has to be professional. Book your artist name at gmail.com, or enquiries your artist name at gmail.com, because you can't send out your press releases with an email bearing your Igbo or Yoruba name, because the first thing we see as platforms is your email handle, your email name. So if we don't recognize your email name as an artist, even if we asked you to send in your press release, we'll be expecting your email to have your name on it so we can recognize it. Do you understand? So open an email with your artist name on it today. I've seen a lot of artists that do not have this, and this is very basic. So do that today. Do that right now after listening to this podcast. Do it and use that as your official email as an artist. The fourth thing you should have as an artist is a drive, but a cloud storage platform. Google Drive, Dropbox, and iCloud, anyone you like using, because this is where your press releases will be, this is where your press pictures will be, this is where your materials will be. You need to have this as an artist. I beg of you. You don't know how important this is. Maybe when the next episode, when we talk about getting a press kit together, you will understand how important this is. But if you're using a Gmail as your official email, you get your Google Drive attached to it as part of Google services, which is good, which is great. You need to be using it to store press pictures. If you're releasing an EP, you can create a file on those drive on your cloud for the EP, then put every single material relating to the EP on there, from the pictures relating to the EP to the album art to the links to the press release, to everything has to be there, because it serves you better to send in links than to send in attachments in an email. Do you get me? It serves you better to send in links. Like, all you need to send is, oh, this is my link. This is the link to everything concerning this project. And we can download what we need from that link. Do you understand? We can download what we need from the email, from the link to the drive. And now the fifth thing you need to get in order are press pictures. As an artist, you need press pictures. You need professional press pictures. It could be easy, just you white background, or you could make it a concept, but you need press pictures as an artist. Since you're updating this, I feel every 6 months is good. Like, or if you update your look as an artist, if you update your branding, your look, your haircuts, your dress style, if you update those, you need to take press pictures to go along with the new look. Always need to have press pictures. You don't want platforms writing a story about you to start like hustling through your low quality Instagram pictures. You want to have these pictures in your drive. Going back to the drive, you need to have a folder for your press pictures, which you can easily send to these platforms looking to use your picture for an article or an interview or something like that, or anything they need to use it for. You can easily send them that link and they can pick the ones they like to use for whatever they need it to use for. So you need to have proper press pictures taken, which will help you in your branding. So branding 101, you need to get your social media handles intact. You need to get your stage name intact. You need to get an official email. You need to get a cloud storage. Google Drive is the best if you're using Gmail as your official email. And you need to get press photos. That's it for this episode, guys. I hope you get a lot of value to this episode, and if you do, please share, like, subscribe wherever you're listening to it. Rate the podcast, please. It goes a long way to helping us increase our popularity and keep doing most of these episodes and keep the operation at Drama Africa running. Thank you.